So we're going back-to-back with Lehman. He's joining the broadcast now. What's up, Stefan?
Hi, everybody. I'm just coming here that commentator place the third time. I'm getting a little bit nervous because of the game.
I was going to say, you were telling me that the butterflies are starting to get in because you're watching your brother play for the second time and the stakes are high. Say hello to the camera, by the way. What's up, y'all?
Yeah, I'm getting nervous because they and also just say butterflies in the stomach because they need to win this game to pass the group phase, and it's their first appearance. They start to play 3x3 1 month ago, so we will see.
Yeah, and you know, these are, you were telling me how your brother and how well he plays 5-on-5, but he's transitioning to a 3x3 game. Ooh, I thought he was going to get one baseline there. But what did you tell him about the game of 3x3 to help prepare him for today?
You know, they don't have luck because 2 days ago the main player, Danilo Mijatovic, hurt himself here, hurt his backs. So now they got substitution with Marko Brankovic. But, you know, there are 3 small guys, good attackers one-on-one, so they need to play more one-on-one against Kranj. Not because they don't know to play really good 3x3. They don't have some great tactics, so they need to play more like to be crazy on the court if they want to win this game. And I think that they had quality. They're probably better players one-on-one than players from Kranj, but Kranj is more experienced and also a good team. So we will see. It's going to be an interesting game.
Yeah, that'll be the difference in this one. Oh, nice move. Oh, but it's swiped away. Minsu Julovic, he ain't having it. Now Julovic, the drop step. Oh, and he misses it. Julovic, one of 3 players to have participated in every single edition of the 3x3 World Tour. He's a 3x3 dinosaur. He's been here from the beginning. As we got a 1-0 game. Now, you've seen Kranj only once this year, and I think what Masters was that? I forget which Masters it was, but you've seen Kranj at least once this year.
I think they played Lausanne last weekend.
Well, but you guys didn't play them in Lausanne.
No, we didn't play against them in Lausanne. They dropped in a group phase. They played with Amsterdam and with Novi Sad.
But the Chengdu Challengers, when you guys met them, you beat them in the semifinals there. What kind of challenge do they present as a team?
They're a good team. They changed the roster totally from the last year. I think 3 players are different. They got Tomo Chais from Team Ljubljana, so they're playing differently with 4 players outside. Nobody is going to the post. So they're a good team. They're a good team.
But
they just don't. I think that they don't have luck this year because they didn't do any big result this year. But they're a good team, always respectable. You need to play a great game against them to win the game.
You got to bring your A game, and for a new team to 3x3 here with Vrbas of Ice. As Kranj is out to a 5-0 lead.
It's huge lead at the beginning. It's going to be hard now to get back, but I think they just need to start the game. They didn't start it still.
Yeah. Tomo Chais.
I can't be objective on this game. I know that I'm on commentating plays, but it's not possible for me to not be subjective. I need to be a fan of the Vrbas.
not with his younger bro out here making his 3x3 debut. No, trust me, I feel you. If my younger brother was playing, you know, I wouldn't be objective either. But they got to get something going. They got to get something going quickly. 5-0. Not unovercomable. Forgive my bad English for using unovercomable. That's not even a word. But you understand what I'm saying. Because there's still 7 minutes and 43 seconds remaining in the game. But you definitely don't want to start off in a 5-0 hole. It just it makes you press going forward.
It's 7-0. It's going to be.
My goodness. Tomo Chais. Wet ball. This dude's the MVP of the Saskatoon Masters last year. He's a 2-time World Tour final winner with Team Ljubljana. Some defense there. Nowhere to go, so decides to take it himself. I'd say it's a pretty good decision. Simic finally getting Vrbas of Ice on the board. You think they're a little bit nervous too?
Yeah, I think that they are nervous because it's their first appearance. They are a little bit confused with everything. You know, they started to play 3x3 1 month ago, so they are not experienced in this game. And I know when I was watching Ljubljana Challenger, they won 2nd place there, and that's how they got this spot. And I saw that they can improve their game a lot.
There's your brother. Good D. Right at the rim. I'm sure you're gonna have some notes to talk to him about, regardless of how this one turns out. But a good move.
Yeah, of course. We are going to practice probably next season together. I'm a little bit sad because we're not playing together, but now I made a team. It's not that's something you can change, and he wants also to play, so probably next year we are going to train with each other, so we are going to have maybe one more team on the tour. So I think that they are going to be better and better. They are good 5-on-5 players, especially Lucinovic, the guy number 7. He played for Partizan, he played Adriatic League for a lot of years. He's good 5-on-5 players, and all of them are good 5-on-5 players, but they just now need to learn to play 3x3. It's a different sport.
It is a completely different game. It is not a marathon, it is a sprint. The decision making with 12-second shot clocks, it has to come fast. You have to be decisive. Your conditioning has to be a little bit different than 5-on-5 as well. As Kranj extends the lead back out to 7, but there's a big bucket. So Vrbas and Vi still, they're still hanging in this thing. It's a 5-point game. They definitely needed that two-piece.
Yeah, Decinovic make the 3-point shot. He's the guy who can 2-point shot. He's the guy who can make advantage in this game, I think. If he starts to he's a good shooter, so if he starts to making 2-point shots,
we'll see if he can be a difference maker.
In 3x3, it's not over till you get 22 or again.
Yes.
After 10 minutes, it's really easy to the result to go one way to the other.
Yeah, and we can look at the last Masters just as proof of that. You guys got to the final. Good score there. But you guys got to the final in Lausanne and got right to the.
Don't mention that, please, right now.
You, okay.
I'm nervous enough because of this game, so I don't need a reminder for that one last weekend.
I rarely get passes on questions, but I can understand. That's too fresh.
It was like,
Then we have a couple days.
Oh my God. There is a picture of me eating the ball. Did you see the picture?
Yes, I saw it. That's the frustration. I'll give you a better memory. Last year here in Debrecen, the final, Ratko with the shot of the year before we got to the World Tour final. Tell me what you remember about that run to your first Masters win last year and your MVP.
It was like our third appearance. We 2 times lost, and I think 1 time in quarterfinals, 1 time in semifinals, and we came here like, let's do it. Let's take that title from the World Tour. And then we was also like losing by 1 point. We scored 1 shot 10 seconds before the end of the game. Then Novi Sad lost the ball, and we got that last offense, and he scored that unbelievable shot behind the back. And now I think that things just like go to the same place where they need to be. Like, he made that shot, now he missed one in the Lausanne, so now we are even.
Yeah, we'll call it even. That rivalry is something. Ooh, you can get hype for your brother right there. Strahinja to the bucket. Gives his big bro a glance, and all of a sudden, wait a minute now, we got a chance to make this a 3-point game.
Yeah, it's 3-point game, 5.30 seconds till the end. This game is going.
It's gonna come down to the wire.
Yeah.
To the wire, to the limit, to.
I know it's okay. I was thinking that they got 6 fouls. So.
No.
I know when I was watching the game in quarterfinals against the Kiev in Ljubljana Challenger, I become so nervous. I say to myself, okay, you're not so nervous when you are playing. So it's
right. You're even more nervous when
brother is playing.
When your brother
for sure.
is playing. But you mentioned the foul situation. Kranj is up to 6, so no more to give. Obviously, to the advantage of Vrbas. But you don't want to start getting into a foul battle with them.
They made 3 fouls in 5 seconds, so it's a bad thing.
Yeah, you don't want that. Muli, meantime, missing the 2 ball. Stojic, number 2, pulls up. Oh, he's shooting it like his bro.
I would say that he can shoot, but he's not the shooter. In 5-on-5, he's playing like more in transition, so this game is not like 100% good for him.
Whistle for the travel there.
But he can score. In the last 2 seasons, he made those 3-point shots. But usually, people like to let him to shoot, so it's not.
Well, you know what you said. You guys gonna be working together in the off season. You know what to work on then.
Yeah, for sure. But we are totally different persons. We are like. brothers, but totally different in any way. So he is the guy who is playing in transition. I'm the one who is shooting. I'm the guy who likes to go to school. He was the guy who likes to go to do everything, everything else. And now he is the father, and he's 3.5 younger. He's 3.5 years younger than me. So
see, yeah, it's almost
some things are different.
Oh, big shot, top of the key. So Vujicic knocking that one down to make it a 3-point game. So I'm sure y'all have had some one-on-one battles in the past. Who typically wins the one-on-ones?
You know, at an early age, I was the one who was winning because I was physically stronger. But right now, I'm not sure. You know, it's hard for me to guard him when he runs to me. You know, he's bigger. He can jump more than me.
Yeah.
So
he's a little bit longer than you are.
If we are playing by the rules of 3x3, I will give myself an advantage. But if we are playing by the 5x5 rules, I'm not sure. I think that it's hard for me to guard him without a foul.
Okay.
5-on-5. So.
Okay, I can respect that. I can respect that. One possession game. It started off 7-1, 7-0.
7-0. Yeah, it was 7-0.
And since Vrbas Avai has gone on a 9-4 run, and 4.5 to play. Some nice defense underneath to get the possession. Cross. Sauce.
Off the board.
Off the glass. I'm not sure he planned it that way.
No, he didn't plan this for sure, but he need to apologize to him because of this shot.
Well, nothing to apologize about, evening things up at 11, as that 7-0 deficit is gone. Go. Strahinja missed it. Oh, but he follows it.
I don't know what happens with Team Kranj. They're just thinking that the time was over and the ball hit the rim.
They fell asleep. Plays in the favor of Vrbas Avai. A little push off.
Oh, man.
Oh.
They returned them for that off the board because Vujicic is not the guy who is... He is okay shooter, but he's not the guy who is making these step backs usually.
He was wet right there. And Vujicic going for another. He misses that one. Stojacic clears it. Jab step. You better watch your head. Reverse. I knew it was going down. He didn't forget to flush.
Sometimes when you look at him, you didn't expect that he's going to dunk.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was nasty. So, yeah, there's a little... Now, you can get up, but you can't get up like that.
No, not for sure. Especially from one leg. I'm much better dunker from 2 legs, but he is the one who can jump like from all the positions, and I think that he's better from one leg. But also he can dunk from both legs. I know in Ljubljana challenges he made like 8 dunks in the challenge.
I saw him going baseline and just 2-hand cock back, boom, boom. So he finally gets one, and it's a big one. 13 apiece with 3:13 on the clock and counting. Chayic's pass is stolen. Now Simic swings it over. Stojacic, he's hotter than fish grease.
He made 2 really huge 2-point shots, so this game, yeah, it's good.
And you say he's not really the shooter, but he's shooting out here. And then the cruise to the cup and all of the things.
He's playing really good this game.
Things have changed.
I'm surprised, I'm happy, proud to be a brother.
The mood with Stefan Stojacic has completely changed from 10 minutes ago. He was nervous for his brother leading into it, and then the 7-0 hole they started in, he's like, oh man, this don't look good. In a do-or-die game, mind you, as Vrbas Avai started the day with a loss to Novi Sad in Pool A. So in order to stay alive, it's that man again! And who's he pointing at?
To me.
Yeah!
He's crazy.
So showing big bro Stefan some love here in the broadcast booth.
He's always the guy who is making some kind of funs, and I was always some kind of much more serious guy than him. But I hope that he's not going to...
I think he wants to make you proud. Oh, it's a big shot.
But then no, he hurt himself.
Yeah, he's holding that right ankle. You can see him playing his heart out there. Let's take a look and see exactly what happened. Well, we know what happened right here. That was the last splash. Giving him space. So he's up. That's good news.
He's not going to play, I can see. And also Brankovic is injured, so they're now having 2.5 players on the court. Yes.
Yeah, tough. So we look underneath. You can see him. Yeah, grimacing. He got. Tell that ankle was bothering him. So with just under 2 minutes to play in a 2-point game, we'll have to see if he'll be able to return to this one. I know you say it doesn't look likely, but again, we'll just have to wait and see. It's 18-16, and Julovic, old school groove. So minute 35 left. Vrbas of Vi with a huge comeback to take the lead. But
Strahin is not going to play anymore, I can see that.
And Stojicic is likely going to be out for the remainder of this one. Well,
I hope it's not something serious because he's not looking good.
Yeah, and obviously you hope it's not something serious for, if they're able to pull this out and, get a spot in the quarterfinals, as the top 2 from each pool will move to the quarterfinals. They would obviously need him, as we have brothers in the first Masters for the first time ever. In the same Masters.
And he missed 2 free throws.
And 2 big misses at the free throw strike. Now Julovic trying to take advantage, and he knuckleballs one in. Simic, stop, go, step back. You don't know me like that. You can get a taste.
Simic is the guy who, I think in 2016, with his team, he won Serbian finals, and it was like he go to Lausanne, so he got the most experience in 3x3.
Game point. That would have done it.
2 free throws, and now he missed last 2, but I think that now it's going to be huge if he missed 4 free throws.
Sinovic has got to make it, but you see the.
Yeah, he's a really experienced player, so I'm not sure that he's going to miss 4 in a row.
There's your ball game.
This one is great because it's on their first appearance. They passed the groups. It's going to be good for them. They're going to get points for the next year. So probably next year they're going to take it more seriously. And this time I think that in quarterfinals they're not going to have even 3 normal players.